At Kroger, an annual Boost membership just got even better. Now you can choose from Disney Plus with ads, Hulu with ads, or ESPN Plus on us when you sign up. Plus, enjoy unlimited free delivery, double fuel points, exclusive offers, and free items. Sign up for a Boost membership today. It's an easier way to save, including new streaming options to relax with while we deliver your groceries. Kroger, fresh for everyone. Restrictions apply. See site for details.
I didn't get the fact that you're an idiot and insufferable.
Happy birthday! Wait, no, that's what Frosted Snowman says on Christmas Day. Sorry. Happy New Year! Welcome to the Malting Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Tony Gold, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
And to my left and Brandon's right,
Matthew Moldenhauer.
Did you say welcome to the Malting Hour or after the final pour?
Welcome to the Malting Hour.
Welcome to After the Final Pour, brought to you by the Malting Hour. I'm one of your hosts, Tony Gold, joined always with
Brandon Winninger.
And to my left and his right,
Matthew Moldenhauer.
Welcome back, Matthew.
Thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
2025. My back hurts.
2025. I'm still alive.
This year, I'm smart.
You're what?
And I'm not insufferable.
I'm stupid and I'm unstoppable. That is our quote for the year.
I'm an idiot and
I'm an idiot and I'm unstoppable.
Well, someone's an idiot.
I'm an idiot and insufferable. Oh, rough start to the new year. How you guys doing?
Lovely.
Great.
I'm predicting that January 1st is still good.
I'm hoping that when this is coming out that everything's still good. Everything's okay.
That the world still exists.
I hope so. I mean, we are recording this after we did the Maltese, so technically not the new year, but it's a new year for an episode.
Yes.
And what better way to start dry January for Brandon than with a big barrel-aged stout. Matthew, since you had the joy of pouring it all over the floor, what are we drinking?
We are drinking Hubbards Cave 2024 Barrel-Aged Bananas Foster Imperial Stout.
I'd like to thank you for pouring me a full fucking pint of this, basically. Considering...
Happy New Year!
Yeah, shit. I gotta make cookies tonight, man.
They're gonna be the best cookies you ever made.
I better be. Good thing I have stuff to make dinner. I'm making beef stroganoff tonight, guys.
Ooh.
What?
Yeah, beef stroganoff.
Look at you stretching.
Hamburger helper?
Did you say, look at you stretching?
Yeah.
Mike said that. He goes, is that a stretch meal? I'm like, technically. Hey, it's a good movie. I know this movie. This movie's called Elf.
Hey, you know what's funny? So I just looked up this beer.
Uh-huh.
A brewery that we are familiar with did this. Same thing. Corporate Ladder Brewing did a rum barrel-aged Bananas Fosters. It doesn't say when. I guess I can click on the link and find out. But it's a Beer Advocate link. To say, yeah, it was added at the beginning of this year. Interesting.
Well, I got to say, real quick, that is interesting.
Yeah.
The aroma on this is fantastic.
Oh, yeah.
It's like banana.
Yes, very much. I'm glad that Trump's not here. We would be killing him.
In the best way. But have you tasted it?
I just took a sip.
like my first on this. So I had it on tap, and this is my first time having it in the bottle. It's banana.
It's Bananas Foster.
Yeah,
there's cinnamon. There's rum.
But like a good banana.
Yeah, it's not like a bad fake banana flavor.
It's not runts.
Yes, I was just gonna say that.
There's a
which I love me some runs, but
I'll be honest.
That's a bad
for me.
Shut up, Tony.
Because I can't. It's our show. We both have to talk.
That's true.
Because of the rum, I do get like a hint of runs, but I wouldn't say Like, I feel like because of, like, the alcohol, it's changing the way that I'm tasting the banana.
Darth Vader does like runs.
He didn't get Vader out.
Only on after the final pour, baby. But I don't want people to think that, like, drinking this, you're going to be like, oh, it's like having banana runs in a beer. It's not. But I do get... Yeah, that's what I'm saying to those people who disagree with me. Thank you. It's a little... There's a little banana run flavor there to me.
Yeah. Was I drunk as a kid?
Yeah, dude.
I didn't know that there was rum and runs.
There's not. I'm saying in this beer.
Rum runs.
My dad gave me these. They were they weren't even yellow by the time I got them. They were white and they tasted great. And I went to bed right after I had them.
Hey, Tony, have a couple runs.
Hey, have some banana runs. Time for bed, Tone. Thanks, Dad. I don't know. I'm wondering if maybe maybe what I mean by that is that with the banana with the rum barrel age, maybe that's making me. It's the only thing I can think of because I'm getting a strong in a good way. Rum, booze flavor from this, and it's not warming. It's like I could taste rum, and maybe with like whatever they use for banana, it's giving me a little bit of a run flavor, but not like I hate banana runs. Can't stand banana runs.
Whoa, those are the best runs.
Well, that's why you're a weirdo.
That's why Packers win.
Is there other kind of runs?
There's apple,
Orange.
I've only had banana, I think.
What's wrong with you?
Because you like the banana.
Yeah.
Also, look at the cap there. Some bubbling.
I've seen that on some. Yeah. I'm not entirely sure what that is.
I will say
it's been through some shit.
It tastes more like real banana than banana run.
Yeah.
And by real, you mean the corporate bananas that we have in the grocery store?
Exactly. That's exactly what I mean. Fucking corporate bananas, man. They're the worst.
I'm getting a hint of Chiquita.
Yeah, a little bit of Chiquita. Got a little Chiquita in there. What are the
Dole?
I was going to say Del Monte.
Ooh, is that going to be our new punk band name?
What? Dole?
Corporate Bananas?
Corporate Bananas sounds like a good album title.
There you go. Tony's new Spotify on 2025 with all of his music up and running. I'm waiting to add it to a bunch of playlists.
I'm already working on...
I'm waiting to block it. Oh my
goodness. I'm going to be honest. I'm already started working on the next thing that I'm doing, and I will name a song Corporate Bananas.
Yes.
Specifically for you, Matthew. And thank you, because you're the reason why
I'll take royalty checks from that. From this episode.
You are the reason why I was like, okay, I should just finally do this, because you had mentioned it numerous times that you would like to have my music on Spotify, so thank you.
How did that not even come up? I
just didn't want to deal with it. I'd never wanted to deal with it. Also, I sample a lot of stuff, but apparently when you don't have a bunch of listeners, it's a lot easier to get away with it, so... Like my friend Mike, who does our theme song, friend of the show. His buddy Neil, they go by LSD, ELLIS space D, like LSD. When I first saw it, I go, "What does Elias D mean?" He's like, "It's LSD," and I go, "Oh, okay, I get it, LSD."
Oh. No, I stop calling it LSD.
They straight up. I don't know if I'm spilling the beans here. Not that anyone's going to listen.
Look at that, Spotify.
I know, there it is. I started updating it. They sampled the Beatles' "Happiness Is a Warm Gun," and it's on Spotify.
Who did?
The LSD. Yeah,
Elias D. And for the listeners, and what is your artist name on Spotify?
Asa Phelps. It goes the same thing at the end of the bumper. ASA space PHELPS.
Where does that come from?
Simpsons.
Thank you, Brandon. Asa Phelps was it was the last flying hellfish to die before Burns and Abe Simpson. They were the last two. So Asa Phelps died, and then the art that they stole and the treasure that they got from World War II, I believe, that they all decided, the flying hellfish decided the last person to live gets all of the treasure, which is a crazy thing to think of. They were the last two left, and so it came down to like Abe Simpson and Burns like going after each other and trying to kill each other. It was a good episode. Huh. So I chose Asa Phelps. And there's a punk band, the Lawrence Arms, that has a song called Asa Phelps Has Died. What? I've never heard it, but when I look up Asa Phelps, it's the first thing I'm like, fuck, that's me. I'm Asa Phelps on everything. But yeah, so I'm a big Simpsons fan. I mean, one of my first like.
Oh God damn it! I think it still was recording. Never mind.
I was gonna say,
like what I hate is like if I pick up my phone and do something like and we're recording, it says, "Do you want to use your phone as the microphone?" I'm like, "No, dude. That should always be the option."
Take it easy, GarageBand.
And then it just like lets it in there.
There it is. I just spilled the beans. We use GarageBand to record this.
Yeah.
Yeah, my first like real album that I worked with a bunch of people on, it's called The Lonely Grave of Frank Grimes. And Frank Grimes is another Simpson reference. He's the character that shows up at the power plant and is like a hard worker. The episode starts off with the hard life that he had. Like he got a scholarship, he like got struck by lightning and like not struck by lightning, but like bad things happen to this guy Frank Grimes. And he like even in the video that they're showing on the news, like he got his diploma and a bird's like trying to take it away from him. And he works with Homer and he basically just gets pissed off at Homer because Homer's a moron and walks through life and like just goes through life not caring and has the best life ever. And like it calls out a lot of the tropes of The Simpsons too, for like, how do you afford this house? I live in a single bedroom apartment above a bowling alley, below another bowling alley. And he's like, "What do I smell? Is that lobster? Like, how do you afford that?" And like Frank Grimes dies at the end of the episode. Like it's just so. And I also use The Lonely Grave.
Uncle Tony.
Yes, Benjamin.
The Lonely Grave of Uncle Tony.
Shit.
1 minute.
Just read the bottom of the screen. It'll tell you what to do. Trust me.
You can't read.
Oh, fuck. Dude, you can't read yet? Why did I buy you all these books? He knows A and B. That's what it said on the screen. Yeah. That's how I got the Ewok to glide.
He's got the buttons down.
Yeah. That's a Kill Bill 2 reference. It's the chapter where Uma Thurman gets buried alive.
Yeah.
It's like, it says The Lonely Grave of whatever. And so I took that and Frank Grimes. And so that was the first, like, real album I did as Ace Phelps. So now that we're done with that, let's talk about this beer. What do you guys think about this, Brandon? I know you've already talked about you had it on tap, and now you're having it on bottle, and you're saying it's like it's identical.
Yeah, pretty much. I feel like the banana comes through a lot more now in the bottle because I feel like when I had it on tap, it was cold.
This has been just sitting here.
Literally,
right?
Yeah. It's been at like 65 degrees.
Yeah, which is crazy. Like, I feel like this is a great temperature to have it.
Yeah.
I mean, a little cooler, but
yeah,
I want more of this.
Yeah, no, it held up really well in this temperature, and I feel like it's the flavors that you want are prominating out. Because I don't know if it's because of the temperature, probably, but like I said, when I had it really cold, the banana was a little more subtle, but everything was still like really blended. But now having it, the banana pops a lot more. So not as even for me, but still like I don't like it any less. So
yeah, I'm sorry. Do you say you want some more than a pint?
Yeah, sure. I just got a big cookie tonight. That's cool.
Tony
That's
went
good.
to bed.
Please give the rest to Brandon. That's his birthday gift. I bought that for him for his birthday. That's all I get. I was going to call you Benjamin. Matthew, what's your take on this beer? What if this is Benjamin in the future and Matthew's just here? Like he's just Benjamin from the future and that's it. He's like, Dad, I wanted to blow your mind. This is who I turned into.
Would you be excited or disappointed?
no, you're a good dude, so it works out really well.
What if it was me?
And wearing a Packers jacket, so he's still proud, everyone.
Oh no! Oh yeah! I forgot.
You're not my son. Matthew, what do you think of this? As I stuff cheese balls in my mouth like a squirrel.
Yeah, this is lovely, especially anytime bananas foster, you still get that quality. And I imagine bananas, we've never worked because Trevor would die because of bananas.
Is he allergic to bananas?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, dude. I think you talked about that on the last Krampus episode. Either on the episode or when we were on.
And so the same thing with certain Belgian yeast that have the same chemical compound.
Interesting.
And so that's why we also don't do a lot of Belgians, because we don't try to kill Trevor often. We don't try to kill Trevor often.
Okay. We don't. So we shouldn't do a banana Krampus.
Banana Belgian. Just really.
No, it's got to be banana Belgian.
So should we do a banana Belgian Krampus?
Banana Belgian bonanza.
A Belgian banana bonanza Krampus.
Yes.
That's the malting hour variant this year.
Trevor,
we
cannot kill Trevor.
No, we love Trevor.
Yeah, I imagine bananas are definitely a hard thing to get done and get the flavor and actually have it really be pronounced. And in this aspect, you definitely, and maybe that is the temperature, it's coming out really well.
Yeah. Taking a slight break for Benjamin to explain Star Wars Lego to Uncle Tony.
I'm not sure. Do you want to?
Tony has to edit.
Can you give me
Maybe has to edit.
Probably
try and figure it out, and I'll come help you.
What can we say now about Tony so that he has to edit?
Too much. I'm still here.
He loves baked goods.
I do love baked goods.
A lot of quotes about baked goods.
I miss Fanny's cinnamon rolls.
You know what? I miss Fanny's.
Yeah.
I miss working there. It was a great place.
Like Fannie Mae?
No.
No.
Fanny's
Shut up,
was
Matthew. You know shit.
Our friend.
I don't.
Our friend, Tony's good friend from, many years.
She's a friend, and she's a friend of the show. These are friends.
But you've known her for almost a lifetime.
I've known her since the second grade. Second grade. I've known her since second grade, and we
How many
talk
times
every
did you
day.
take second grade?
A lot of
3
times.
times.
Thank you.
Anyway,
You can count?
Yeah, so she had a bakery in the neighborhood called Fanny's, and it used to be a couple steps away right on Montrose. And then they had, the floor was sinking in and all this stuff, so they moved down towards Six Corners, and they were over there. But they made fantastic cinnamon rolls, and my wife was a huge fan of their sunrise cinnamon rolls, which was cinnamon rolls with orange zest, kind of into it. Very good. And when we made our cinnamon roll stout, we literally got a tray of cinnamon rolls from them, and we took 4, they're massive, and we took 4 of them and put them in the mash. And then we mashed it, did all that stuff, let it sit for an hour, opened it up, ate the cinnamon roll. We're sitting there picking this. We drained it, and then we sat there picking the cinnamon rolls out because even then it was still fucking fantastic.
That was one of my most fun homebrew days and episodes.
Oh yeah,
I actually want to go back and listen to that.
We did it in the garage, and it was mashing. We were smoking cigars. And
2020.
We recorded. Yeah, it was during the pandemic. We recorded and. It was fun, and the beer turned out fantastic.
It's the best beer we ever did, and high. It was higher than the ABV we were shooting for, so we were happy about that. And I think that beer stayed on tap until late spring, early summer because we liked it so much. We didn't want to drink it all the time. We would just do let's do a little pour. I don't know if there was a time he and I actually, maybe the first time we had a full pint of it, but after that it was let's just pour a little bit because we wanted it to stay. We added was it Saigon cinnamon?
Yep.
To the actual that were soaked in Buffalo Trace.
Yep.
And the Buffalo Trace went in there as well.
Technically, that's the only cinnamon. Others just Cassian bark.
Is that true?
Yeah, as far as I know.
Well, either way.
Fact check me, editor.
No. Clark's not here. He's the fact checker. He does that.
Then it stands.
True enough. Yeah, I know, Benjamin. You just got to keep going. Just
1
keep
minute.
We're almost there. My nephew, it's kind of my nephew, but he's my godson for sure. Brandon's son wants me to help him with Lego Star Wars, and I told him I'd help him. That's who you may have heard on Mike. I'm the go-to guy when I'm here, apparently, for video games when Brandon is not going to do it. And I don't blame him. I love video games, baby. Have you guys ever had actual Bananas Foster before?
I have.
I've had it once when it was Flaming Bananas Foster.
Yeah.
So is that the only way that it is?
That's how you
what it is.
make
I had
Bananas
it
Foster,
at
dude.
the place it was born.
The fuck? Oh yeah, where's that at?
Brennan's in New Orleans.
We've talked about this
Yes.
on
Somebody called,
on a podcast.
Yeah, actually, you called us old men. You're like, no, because I'm not an old man or something like that. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that. That's why I don't like you.
Old man has a good memory.
Yeah,
Brennan's restaurant
All this beer I
in
drink.
New Orleans, they do you order your meal and you can order table side Bananas Fosters, and they come and they literally make the whole thing, pour in the booze, light it on fire, do all that stuff, and then serve it to you. It is fantastic. I've had it a couple of times.
So my neighbor Jeff, old man Jeff, friend of the show, been a long time since he's been on.
Yeah.
Old man Jeff. That's my oldest friend, and Stephanie's my oldest friend. I'll let you figure that out. Jeff and I, one time around Christmas, we made Bananas Foster, and my shit wouldn't light, and that was his. I have video of it.
Story of your life.
Where we ended up having to pour like a bunch of rum in there where it finally like lit, and it was fantastic. Bananas Foster is so good.
Were you not using Navy strength rum?
No, we weren't. We were using Bacardi.
You should have had 151, but they don't make that anymore.
It was good though. Like cinnamon and bananas. I mean, that's my favorite variant of prop. The 2017 they did Bananas Foster, and that's one of my favorite things to do when we French press Bourbon County is to do cinnamon and banana. And they say they use toasted almonds too. And Clark and I have done that before. You don't really need it. You want the banana and cinnamon mainly. And like if you get like a nice ripe, like about to start turning brown, maybe there's a couple brown spots on your banana. That's the banana you want to use. And then just some cinnamon powder in there. Pour the Bourbon County over it. It doesn't have to sit long. I think like 10 minutes tops.
Yeah.
You have to let it sit there, and then you pour it. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I don't know what they use at like Brent, because they like pour it and then that shit lights up like a.
They use rubbing alcohol.
Or Everclear. They're just like, hey.
Quote me on that. Brennan's is using Everclear rubbing alcohol for their Bananas Foster.
I'm gonna look it up.
What do they use?
And then Tony was never allowed back in the state.
I was never allowed in New Orleans ever again. This beer is fantastic. It's really good. I love. We've talked about Hubbards Cave, and Unani many times on this. One day, we didn't talk about our resolutions for on the Maltese, but I think we need to make our way out to more breweries for this year, 2025. It's been a while since we've gone to a brewery and did an interview. It'd be nice.
Live on site interviews.
Those are always fun.
So I will say, just throwing it out there, Brennan's has their whole recipe on their website for their Bananas Fosters, and they use 1.5 ounces of aged rum.
Oh,
that's what they do.
So by whole recipe, you mean we're not going to tell you what rum?
Yeah, well, that's the only thing. But it's so they ounce of butter, half a cup of brown sugar, a quarter teaspoon of cinnamon, 1.5 ounces of banana liqueur.
Okay.
1.5 ounces of aged rum, and it says a half a banana per person.
Yeah, I want to make a pie. I want to make a Bananas Foster pie.
Yes, please.
I think I just got an idea for the holidays. Well, granted, it's the first week of January as this is coming out, but still, that sounds like a great idea. A Bananas Foster pie.
The holidays don't end until you make it end.
January 2nd is when the holidays end for me.
Tony, I need you.
Almost there, bud. Almost. One more minute. Almost there. That sounds really good. A Bananas Foster pie. Oof. I might have to do that.
Bananas Foster's cream pie.
A layer of chocolate on top to like a Boston cream pie.
Ooh.
Bananas Foster Boston cream pie.
I just have the wordplay, not the actual concept.
Yeah, I can. I know a baker. They might be able to help me.
You know a baker?
I know a baker.
Bet you do.
All right, Brandon. How many chewed up pieces of gum picked off this? No, we're not doing that. Sorry, Alfstein. Which I think is a very funny scene. How many nanners are you giving this one? Because this shit is bananas.
Like 4.75.
Yeah, I like that. Matthew, Matt, Maddie B, Maddie M.
Eminem.
You're Eminem from now on.
4.5. This is really delicious. I could just use a little bit more barrel, but the bananas and the flavor is just on point.
Benjamin agrees. Benjamin agrees. He's like, oh, yes.
That was the one thing.
Yeah, I agree with that. I could use a little bit more barrel. I'm also congested. How much cinnamon are you guys getting?
Not a ton.
I want a little bit more.
I'm getting
I get
enough
it.
for me.
Enough for you. You know what? You might be right.
It's perfect for Bananas Foster.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Yeah.
just
Fair,
a
you're right.
whisper.
A quarter teaspoon in an entire tray for.
Yeah, I get you. You're right. I don't need more. I just love cinnamon that I
Yeah.
always just want to like taste cinnamon up in my face.
Yeah.
And actually,
I
it's
get
there.
it more in the back end though.
Yeah.
Like literally,
I get it
I'm
like a
sitting
roll-
here talking. I've got like cinnamon essence.
That's funny because I took another sip after I had asked you guys that, and I got like a rush of cinnamon and then banana. I don't get a lot of barrel,
No, neither do I. But
but I'm not mad about it.
not in a bad way. No.
Yeah, the fact that it's just at that point it's a boozier version of Bananas Foster, which is tough to do because it's already boozy as it is.
Yeah.
That's really good. I love it. I'm going to straight up 5 bananas on this.
What? Nice.
5 bananas, man. This is like, as far as an adjuncted barrel aged stout goes, this is up there, man.
That
This
shit
is
is
there.
bananas.
Too bad it can't be up for the Maltese.
For 2025, it can.
It's not 2025.
We
This
changed the rules.
episode just
Oh,
came
we
out.
changed the
No,
rules?
No, this
This
episode drops in
episode's coming out in
2025.
2025. Yeah, so this is a part of the Maltese for 2025. I'll tell you this. December, from now on, new rules this year for the 2025 Maltese. We will start in December of 2024.
No, we just make it anything after the Maltese.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Good.
Or during the
Or during the
Maltese.
Maltese.
Technically, but yes.
How about that?
We already
For the
recorded
Maltese.
so
Yeah.
let's go.
Breaking news.
Breaking news. We're
But it
changing
could be
the
during
rules.
the Maltese because we drank a bunch of new beers that we didn't have.
Exactly. So, yeah, it can be a part of the Maltese.
Yep.
I like that. Because you know what? As of right now, all those beers were fantastic. I put all of them on Maltese
Yeah,
if I
and you know
could for 2025.
Who fucking cares? It's our rules.
That's true. Yeah. You're right. It's our fucking show. Right, Matthew?
I guess it is.
I'm gonna put
It's yours, legally?
put this beer in that I had in 2009 when my old granddad gave me this beer. He gave me this beer. It was called Pabst Blue Ribbon. It was the best beer I ever had. It was also the first beer I ever had, but it was the best beer I ever had. Oh shit, that's a new voice that just came up.
Yeah, who is that?
I love it. I don't know.
I don't know who that is. You know, we got to bring characters back. We got to bring some more characters back. I like that. 2025, we're bringing more characters back. Matthew, you'll be on a bunch
Can I
more.
come back? Because I'm really liking the show. You guys get me fucking twisted drunk, and then, I don't know. There's a kid here. I was going to pull my junk out, but I can't do
Yeah,
that
don't
with
put
the
your
kid
junk
here.
out. What's your name, by the way?
I don't have a name. You just call me that guy. Whatever. I'm just that guy.
I feel like Smitty would be a good name for you.
No, Smitty sounds shitty. All right, I love it.
Shitty Smitty.
Oh, Shitty
hey,
Smitty.
old Shitty Smitty's here.
Oh, shit.
Yeah,
the
headphones
Smith.
are on. It's okay. Headphones are on.
Earmuffs.
Earmuffs. All right. Yeah, so we got our ratings there. It's a good way to start the new year. I hope Hubbards Cave does this again soon. Because they've done this before, right? This wasn't the first time they did it in 2024.
I mean, it's the first time I've had it, but fantastic.
Yeah. All their, like, barrel-aged beers and their crazy, like, concoctions are very good. Coffee cakes. What's the other one? Coffee cakes is the pancakes one.
Yep. The French toast. one.
French toast, yeah. French toast is very good.
Dolce
Like,
de leche.
I mean, those are like also like heavy maple syrup and cinnamon beers, but very tasty. I used to be able to drink a whole one by myself. I drank a whole bunch during the pandemic. I burnt myself out on them because I would sit in the backyard by the fire and just drink away.
Look at that. COVID making people drink less.
No, yeah, well, yeah, making me drink
Drink
those
more
less.
just to drink less.
Drinking those less. But yeah, I mean, Hubbards Cave is just fantastic. Unani, all that stuff. So that's my goal for this year, Brandon. We're going to have them on the show. 2025. But I need you to do that because you've got people you can talk to. So it's my goal. I'm making it your goal. You know, Ray always says we can tap into him to talk to other people.
Yeah.
You know who else I want to have on the show is Mashton.
Oh, yeah.
I like to go to Mashton. You should come with us. Mashton's up in Wisconsin. Near where, Brandon? Where are they near?
Lake Geneva.
Yeah, near Lake Geneva. Oh, man, we have a special guest.
Actually, they're in
So
Lake
they're near
Geneva.
my hometown. I don't even know.
Yeah, Mashton.
Yeah.
They're not that... Oh, they have all these grilled cheese sandwiches, too.
I'm in.
Wait, what was it? What did he say?
He was asking what's on my computer.
Oh. It's the first time he's on the show. Okay, so Benjamin is here. He's not going to talk. He's just sitting there. It's the most quiet I think he's ever been. He knows what's happening. Oh, he's being very well behaved. What a good job. What a good job. He knows that Santa's watching.
Have you been good this year?
Yeah.
That's great. All right. Matthew, thank you for joining us for the first After the Final Pour for the year and our first episode of 2025.
It's been a pleasure.
We'll gonna assume you're probably gonna be on a whole bunch. Brandon, wait, actually, Benjamin, I love you, buddy.
Love you.
Ah!
Perfect. Brandon, love you, man.
Love you too, man.
And we'll see everybody next week.
Bye.
Bye.
This has been The Malting Hour. Be sure to follow us on all social media by searching The Malting Hour and at themaltinghour.com. You can also follow us individually on social media. Brandon can be found on Instagram as BMDub81, on Twitter, BDub81, and on Untapped as BDubDrinksBeer. Tony can be found on Instagram and Untapped under Ace of Help Chicago, on Twitter, The Ace of Help Chicago. Clark can be found as Clarkowski on all three. Dan can be found on Instagram as hip__hops and hip hops on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, like, and rate the show on your preferred podcast listening platform. Until next time, cheers from all of us at The Malting Hour.